pitches because you're not on time for a fastball. And he just listens, and he looks at me. He's like, I'll get it done. So he walks up, makes an adjustment, and he gets on fastball timing, and he hits the double. And then he gets on fastball timing, his next at bat, and the guy hangs a breaking ball. He's able to settle back into his legs, and he hits a home run. And so there's so much that goes into it, but the ability for a freshman to not be where he wants to be, and then mid-game make an adjustment and be coachable is that's what makes him, I think, unique among the guys that I've coached.
I think Evansville got Mr. Hoosier, Matt Lloyd, out once today for the whole day.
Yeah,
he's
remarkable is a perfect word for Matt. He's a terrific player, a terrific worker, an incredible competitor in his core, in his just woven into the fabric of his being is an elite competitor, and he doesn't give any pitches away, and he doesn't carry pitch to pitch. He'll have a game where it's maybe not his best, and you just know that next at bat he's going to be back on, and the next day he's going to be back on, and he is very, very good. He is very, very good.
Coach, you've already used three of your arms already, and a non-traditional start basically for summer against Purdue. Who are you looking to tomorrow? Is it going to be a bullpen by committee?
Yeah, we'll likely start with Summer to give us a short start and kind of see how he goes. Tommy's always a guy that could give you 5 or 6 and 40 pitches, and then we'll kind of have to work from there. I thought Braden Scott was terrific today. That was for him really electric stuff. When he starts to get back up into the 86, 87, 88 mile an hour range, fastball starts to really jump and beat barrels, and the cutter's a really good pitch for him. So you look at Braden, and hopefully we'll have Lloyd back up, we'll have Manus back up, we'll have Sloan back up today. Those guys were just sore today, and we're not going to run them out. And so hopefully have those guys back up. And like I told you guys, listen, you're going to have to give what you got. You're going to have to give what you got on the mound. We're going to have to play really good defense, take care of the ball, and we have to be excellent offensively. You can't give at bats away in days like tomorrow.
But that's another positive byproduct of getting such good starts, is that
it really is.
Have to use those guys.
Right, we really are in as good of a position as we could be going into tomorrow in the 4-game set. And I feel good about tomorrow going into it.
Cole Barr kind of struggled today against Evansville. What needs to change going into this week for him?
I don't think Cole really has to change anything. Cole thumped that ball to left center. He walked 4 times last night. It's kind of the way it goes sometimes. You get a tough call here or there, and you hammer a ball and the wind's blowing in. And I like where Cole's at. He's a hard worker, and I think he'll be fine.
I thought Wyatt and Scotty hit tough luck today too. They had wide drive outs.
Yeah, both of them. Wyatt was right there to a 2. They had a good shift on 2 RBI, and Scotty was really good, lined out a couple of times, and that's all you can do. You just have good at bats, you hit the ball hard, and that's why that's why hitting is so difficult. You just do everything right, and you come up empty-handed, and sometimes you get a check swing single. So I always tell guys that karma always builds up for the guys that hit balls hard, and you line out, and you're just building up the flare. You're building up for the couple hits, and just keep building positive karma, and it'll break for you. It always does. So, thanks, guys.
Speaking of check swings, check what happened to Kyle Schwarber.